Welcome to We're Reading Virtual Storytime for the week of September 11th, 2022, Part 2. This week's theme is school. Too Much Glue, written by Jason Lefebvre, illustrated by Zach Retz. Our art teacher says too much glue never dries. She reminds us glue raindrops, not puddles. And she warns me, Maddie, too much glue. But my dad and I love glue. At home we make glue glasses, glue mustaches, and even glue bouncy balls. Mom is happy to help. So during art class, I find the fullest bottles of glue. I tip them over and squeeze. Plop! Glue squishes from the orange tips and slops all over. Sequins and googly eyes float around in a gluey lake. Then it's time for the most important decoration. Geronimo! I belly flop onto the table and roll around, letting the glue and everything else cover me. Time to go on the drying rack, I announce, but when I try to pull myself off the table, I boing right back down. Too much glue, Maddie, too much glue, my teacher squawks. This is bad. There's only half an hour until the end of school, and all I can do is lift my head, wave my hands, and wiggle my feet. The rest of me is a blucky, stucky mess. Can somebody help me? I call. While my teacher breathes into a paper bag, Noah shouts, "Let's lasso him!" Izzy, Noah, and Owen get to work. Soon I'm roped from all sides like a rodeo pony. But when they try to pull me out, snap! The lassos break, leaving colorful octopus tentacles everywhere. The glue is too strong, and now I'm a stingy, stringy, blucky, stucky mess. Don't worry, Maddie, we know what to do, shout Luke and Grace from across the room. Is that a tow truck? I ask as they wheel the contraption over and stick a plastic hook into my suit of glue. My friends pull one way and the glue pulls the other. Creak, click, creak, click, until... Kaboom! The tow truck explodes and plastic bricks rain all over. Now I'm a clicky, bricky, clingy, stringy, blucky, stucky mess. The school nurse bursts in and checks my temperature. 98.6. Sorry, no fever. I can't send you home early. She dabs and pats me like I'm spilled juice, but the more she blots, the more the glue spreads. Soon I'm a melted mummy, clicky, bricky, clingy, stringy, blucky, stucky mess. Then the principal comes in. He takes one look at me, sticks a note on my belly, and leaves. Seeing my teacher huffing and puffing like a train gives me a great idea. I whisper it to Haley and Owen. The final bell rings and everyone freezes, except Owen and Haley. It's the biggest one we can make, they shout furiously, flapping a huge paper fan at me. Then, just as I'm thinking I'll be a note on my tummy, melted mummy, clicky, bricky, clingy, stringy, blucky, stucky glue boy, for the rest of my life, my plan works. Something my teacher said could never happen happens. The glue dries. But now I'm still stuck, and I hear footsteps. The door starts to open. My father and some other carpool parents walk in. Dad comes closer and inspects me. He then peels me off the table, glue, yarn, bricks, and all. He spins me around. No one makes a sound. Then Dad smiles. Maddie, you're a masterpiece. He holds me up for everyone to admire. My friends all cheer. The car ride home is interesting. Mom is speechless when Dad brings me in the house, but he knows just what to do. Well, kiddo, Dad says, some beautiful things only happen once, and this is one of those things. He gently grips the dry glue in front of my neck and behind my collar and peels me open like a ripe banana. Now it's Dad's turn to glue, and he seals up the sides of the me-shaped work of art. I bet we could take all the glue in the art room and make a U-shaped work of art, Dad, I say. Dad laughs, then he glues a big magnet to the back of my project and hangs it on the fridge. During dinner, we sneak peeks at my masterpiece. And after dinner, We take the principal's note very seriously. From the desk of Elmer G. Stuckey, please encourage Maddie to use tape instead of glue. The end. Okay, we're going to make slime. Everyone's favorite. Not mine, but hey, I love you guys. I'll do it for you. Okay, in your Craft to Go kit, you'll have some glue, some liquid starch, and a spoon. You'll need to get yourself a bowl. I have a little paper bowl here. Now, first thing you want to do is open up the glue, and you want to scrape it into the bowl. Now, if you want, you can add food coloring to it. You can add little extras to it. I'm just doing the white glue because the story was too much glue, and I wanted it to look like what? Just glue. So we got that. You'll need half a cup of water, and you pour that into the glue, and you stir it around until it's all mixed. And I see now that this bowl is a little too small. I was worried about that. I'll have to find a new bowl and dump this all in, so hold on a second. Okay, so now we're in a better sized bowl. I did spill a little of the water while I was transferring it because I wasn't being very careful. So you're gonna have to bear with me here. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully I didn't spill too much to ruin the slime. All right, mistakes happen. We all do it. All right, you can see now the glue is really well mixed with the water. Now we want to open up the starch. And I use liquid starch because it's less corrosive to skin than borax. Some kids ended up with, saw in the newspaper or internet and stuff, with burns from the borax. Now you want to pour this in very slowly. You can see it's already starting to gel. Just mix it around real fast. It should absorb all the glue water. You might not need the whole container of starch, but we'll see. I'm gonna put this down for a bit and just stir this really well. You can see it's starting to come together here all over. The middle part's the best. That's where I've been pouring it. Just stir it real fast. Eventually you might need to get your hands in there. That's my least favorite part. Put a little bit more starch in there. You can see how it's all kind of coming to the middle now. Look, it's all wrapped in there. That's my, oh, I am not a fan of slime, guys. But here it is. I'll put more in there. I'm just gonna put it all. What the heck? See, I'm stirring too fast. It's going over the edge. Now it's time we gotta put our hands in it. Oh, I don't like the feeling of that. You gotta kind of knead it. And that's your slime for you. Now, if you want, you can add things to it. Like I said, food coloring is always nice. You get a colorful, you put glitter in it, confetti. anything you want. It's a good thing you guys can't see my face right now because I'm not very smiley right now. Oh my goodness. But that's it. That's your glue slime. Look at it go. The more you mix it, the more you can play with it. I might have a little bit too much starch in there, but that's okay. And that's the end of it.